the following presentation of the National Football League.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Hi again, everyone. I'm Brandon Gordon. To my left, Charles Davis. And Charles, you focus on this Bengal team entering play. They coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, it will not be a perfect season, but I'm interested to see how they bounce back now that they know that chasing the 1972 Dolphins is out the window.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Steelers, they were winners last time. Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. Burrow looking to pass. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? For the freshest guys. Coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night, guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Gun.
He'll run on third down with Brown. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Chase Brown with his 9th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bengals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get.
So here we go, back to the action. Football in the red zone. And a big third down play coming up for this defense.
11 mighty. They can.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 31. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Open man is Yoshivas. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So this offense, they've made their way into the red zone now. They've got it a couple yards inside the 20 at the 18, first and 10. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Second and 7. On the give, it's Warren. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 73 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. On play action, it's Rodgers. The sack will push him back only a
first and goal. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line and second and goal.
Warren will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Well, you've been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The crowd maybe losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Here's second and 10.
It's second down and 10.
Throwing now is Rodgers. His throw incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
And that will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. And it's going to be batted down. But we'll go the other way with a... Second quarter, this defense looking for a big third down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
Wide 80. 40.
And Burrow going to throw again.
Able to find Higgins. And he is going to have a Bengals first.
Let's get back to the action. This defense will need to string together a few stops here as they defend a first and goal from the 6-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Mike Gesicki in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time.
This offense had got a really nice drive going. And now it's first and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
DK Metcalf,
His third touchdown now on the year.
and the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them at...
This defense trailing in the fourth quarter and really needing this fourth down stop.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation.
Burrow going for it on fourth.
Powerful running. Continuing to fight for more. And brought down. Nothing to lose now. This offense forced to go for it. Down a bunch here in the fourth quarter. Now Rodgers got to have this one.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take this to the other side of... It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Number 4, DK Metcalf. A gain of 15.
Handoff for Warren.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren with his second touchdown of the night.
And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
He's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other two-thirds, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Let's get set. 180. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the first down and more than that.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
His second touchdown of the night.
and the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Time not on their side. They've got one timeout, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. But they need points. First and 10.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Another try, second and 10 now.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing is Rodgers. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now it's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
First down.
Now Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up second.
Rodgers to throw once more. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he's got another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Bengals 33. Here's Rodgers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Now second and 4.
To Jalen Warren. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up second and 4.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
27-yard line.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
It's third down.
Rodgers going to throw.
That's caught right side. It's Warren.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Rodgers again now.
That's pulled in by Wilson. Here now, second and goal.
Wilson. A gain of 7. Brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Rodgers. Dumping it off for Johnson. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that one...
So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Cincinnati, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.